the ocean take me.
What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Florida Panthers GM mode, where last episode we came 1 point short of the playoffs. 1 point short of the playoffs, and also I forgot to show you guys our scores, like our top scoring list and everything like that. Nick Bukestad led the way in points with 61 points. It was a ridiculous season for Nick Bukestad. I expect his overall to go up to at least 89, maybe 88. He's going to be one of our top forwards, though, next to Taylor Hall. Taylor Hall, 60-point season, 30-goal season, 30-assist season. Amazing season for Taylor Hall and everything. Alright, we're just going to jump right into the draft. I don't know what pick we're going to get. Arizona gets the first pick. We can't call a timeout or anything. We are pick... Pick 14. Can I see who's in the draft? Loading. Come on. The time stopped, so it's fine. There we go. Alright. These are players we have scouted. And the best player we've scouted. I clicked through it. We want to sort by round. See who could possibly go first. And first round pick, Green Chai-Churn. They're both D-man. 3 top D-man. Playmaker, a sniper. Benson. That's who I was looking at, was Benson. Because he seems like a pretty he was well-rounded from what I've seen in the scouting report. But he seems to have really good puck senses, and I figured he might fit pretty well into the team. Because if Jaromir Jagr leaves soon, we can move somebody up and then move somebody over to the right wing position, and we can actually maybe play him depending on what his final overall will be. There's also who's another one? I was looking at Day, the D-man 2-way defender. He didn't look too bad on the report I seen. He still has tons of room to grow, so he could be a pickup for us too. And now goaltenders, there was a pretty good goaltender, and these are leagues. There was a pretty good goaltender in there this year, I believe so. Maybe a top round. Yeah, first or second round goaltender. AHL starter, though. He's not. This was the one I was looking at. He had really high potential to be just a plain NHL backup. Maybe he's a 4th round steal, maybe I'm thinking. Hopefully we can steal him out of the 4th round. Look at his reflexes, though. 5 stars. And his athleticism, 5 stars. Puck control, 4 stars. But that's fine. If he excels pretty well, he could actually be a pretty good backup goalie one day. Maybe one day in the future when Roberto Rolongo or Al Montoya is gone. Alright guys, I offered them some trades, but we don't want to get crazy with it, so I'm just not worried about it. It's just not our year to get a really good player. Maybe he stays in there. We're going to sim this first pick. Sim pick. They got that big guy in there that we were looking at. The guy who was predicted to go 2nd overall, he went 1st. Sim pick. Hopefully Sam Shield stays in there for a while. Ooh, Green. I didn't even see Green in there. They must have done some nice scouting. Sim pick. Alright, that's fine. Come on. Please let Steele stay in there. Benson, who was supposed to go 1st, goes 4th. So hopefully the guy who goes 10th goes to us. Sim pick. Jarrat. Sim pick, come on. Nobody gets Sam Steele. Howden, Boston, Day. Day's gone. He's one of the people we were looking at. Alright, Vancouver, the person we got traded with, gets Bean. Edmonton gets Steele. Great. Alright, I wanted to trade with Edmonton, but I could not make a trade with them. I tried giving them our 1st round and throwing in Minnesota's 3rd round from this year. They would not take it. I did not want to give up something that was not worth trading for a player of his caliber. He's going to be a great player, but he's not going to be a McDavid player. He's not worth giving up that much for. So maybe there's still someone left for us to get. Hopefully there is. I think there will be. All the good players are going, guys. Alright, it's our turn here. We will make our pick here. once it loads. I hate how slow the draft takes to load on this one. Like, it takes forever. Ooh, yeah, let's sort this to see who's the top player in here right now. Alright, the best player in here right now. Nugent Hopkins. What? Nugent Hopkins. Oh, that's funny. They must be related. Brandon Nugent Hopkins. His stats are really good. He would be a D-man for us. Defensive D-man, shutdown D-man. I'm seeing nothing but D-man, some power forwards, but we really don't need a power forward. We have, oh, we can get Dustin Bufflin. What is it, Brendan Bufflin or something like that? Barry Bufflin. We can get BB here. We can call him BB. Left wing power forward, but power forwards just don't work for me. We have too many two-way forwards and power forwards here. We can get, what is it, Cameron Astrew? Yeah, I got him back on the, if you guys remember last year, NHL 15, we picked him up on the Toronto Maple Leafs GM mode. But since we were cut short on that, he didn't have a chance to progress. I'm not going to be the guy to give him another shot. We're getting Nugent Hopkins. Alright, let's check goalies before we just, I always do that, so used to that. Let's go look at goalies. Because if I'm right, okay, where's the backup guy we want? Burke, who is ready to be, he has potential to be a backup, is going in the 4th/5th round. So he should last pretty long. So we'll go ahead and take the D-man. We'll take Nugent Hopkins. Where'd he go? Alright, there he is. What is it? Brandon Nugent Hopkins. Welcome to the team. Click that. There we go. Welcome to the team, Brandon Nugent Hopkins. Alright, and we do not have a pick for the rest of this round. We will sim to the next round. Sim the next round. Hopefully the goalie's still there. I think he should be. We're probably not going to take him until the 3rd round. Where are we at in this round? We're still at number 14. So we're going to sim to our user pick. Alright, here's our user pick. We'll go ahead and look and see what we can do here. Hopefully Brandon Nugent Hopkins can be pretty good for us as a 1st round pick. I don't see why he couldn't. He had potential to be a top 4 D-man, so he should be at least maybe a career high of 86. Alright, 2nd round players. I'm not really seeing anybody with pretty good potential besides Vulcan. Yeah, Vulcan. But he's a two-way forward. We don't need any more two-way forwards. We're full of those. This is probably going to be an AHL player unless he proves me wrong. I say we get a medium potential player. He's an AHL backup goalie, though. I say we roll the dice and get this backup goalie. Because, I mean, he could be good. We have not scouted him. We have no idea how good he is. I say we take the gamble and do this. Alright, let's sim to the 3rd round, guys. Sim to user pick. Alright, here we go. 3rd round. We got the 5th pick. I think I know who we're going to get. We're going to try to get the goalie who had supposedly amazing potential, but he dropped down to the really, really low round. I hate it how it automatically goes to undrafted. They should make it so it automatically shows you the next best player available. But it's fine. It's all fine. Quinville. Beagle. We could pick up Beagle. Top 6 forward. AHL grinder. I really want to get that goalie before he's gone. If he has the potential he says, if he has the potential this thing says to be just a plain backup, he could be pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and pick up Burke. Alright guys, we are in the re-sign phase now. I did not sign anybody yet. But we have a lot of cap space to choose from, mainly because we have a lot of players going away. Jaromir Jagr needs to be re-signed here. I'm debating if we should re-sign him or not. So, if we do re-sign him, though, there's going to be a lot of morale weirdness going on because nobody seems to like Jaromir Jagr. Not tendered, not tendered, not tendered. Yeah, we got... Brian Campbell was the biggest question for me. He wants 2.6. A lot better than his 7.1. But the question is, will he put up another 30 points, 34-point season for us? Al Montoya is another question mark. So let's go ahead and take a look. Let's see all the contracts. Alright guys, I re-signed some players. I re-signed just about everybody on the team. I re-signed Jaromir Jagr for what he wanted because the first offer I gave him, I tried to bring it down to $5 million, but he would not take it, but I figured might as well keep Jaromir Jagr. Brian Campbell is no longer on the team. I kept giving him what he wanted, but he kept saying he wanted more, so I just let him go, and I figured we'll find another D-man for the third line in free agency, which we're sim up to this day. All this, I pretty much tendered everybody's contract. Everybody else pretty much accepted. So there's really no big problem for us. We're on free agency day, number 1. Brendan Perry. All the people I pretty much tendered have accepted. Our trade block's fine. I just got done editing that a little while ago. So let's go sign some free agents. Let's see who the number 1 free agency is. I knew Ryan Kessler was gonna be in there. I really wanted to grab Ryan Kessler. We have some cap to. We have 15 million cap room. I don't know why I said K. We need a D-man for the. I don't know. We need a top 4 D-man. So let's go to defensemen. All right, there's Chris Russell. He'd be a really awesome addition to the team. 29 years of age. He has some room to grow. How well did he do last season? We can't check that here. Yeah, we can. Nice. He's a pretty good D-man from what I know. He's not really physical though, but he's a two-way defender, so he can stay back or attack. He had 20 points last year, 30-40 year before. So yeah, past 3 seasons haven't been terrible for him. He was a plus last year, so that'd also be a plus. He's asking $4 million for 3 years though, so no other teams are interested in him. There's Kyle Quincy, which he's asking a lot of money for maybe something we might not want to venture out into. Last season he had 3 goals, 3 assists, but he's another two-way D-man. No, my bad. He had 18 points. Why did it say 3 goals, 3 assists? That was just weird. But he might be a player we might not want to venture off into because of the price range. So I'm going to automatically say no on Kyle Quincy, and he's older than Chris Russell. Brian Campbell, the one we just got rid of. Stone. 82 overall, Michael Stone. It wouldn't be a terrible pickup. Because what we could do, we could move up somebody from one of our rookie D-man up. Maybe their play. Maybe get Brandon Hopkins sometime. Holtby's a free agent. 92 overall Holtby. I'm sorry, Roberto Rolongo, but if we can sign Holtby, because Holtby's not old, we can actually sign Holtby and get him on the team, and we can slowly move Bobby Lou out and let Bobby Lou retire when he has to. I would really hate to bring another goalie in though with the rookie goalie we have. He's asking for a lot of money too, Holtby is. I mean, I'm surprised they let him go. Did he not have a good season last year? Last year he had a good season. 40 wins, 20 losses. He had a pretty good season last year, 9 shutouts. They let him go though. Wow, I'm really surprised with that. Because Bobby Lou's about to retire. If we could get Holtby, there's a lot of good people out there. Ryan Kessler. What I'm thinking I should do with Ryan Kessler, I should acquire him. Put him on the first line with Taylor Hall. Put Bugstad on the second line if I could. Because he has like a year or 2 left. Maybe 6 years left. Ryan Kessler. I'm looking at his age. 31 years of age. He's getting up there. I know he'll give us the push we need to get into playoffs. He's a playoff performer. Same with David Backetts though. David Backetts, but he's in power forward. Ryan Kessler's a two-way forward, isn't he? Yeah, that's another two-way forward on our team. We don't need all these two-way forwards. There's Kyle Opozo, but he has abundance of teams want him. He's another power forward. If I would have known he would have been in free agency, I would have not re-signed Jaromir Jagr. I would have not. Lucic, but he's a left wing though. We don't really need. We could get Vibrata, but he's asking for a lot. Random Vibrata, yeah, he's asking for a pretty penny, 7 mil. We're gonna offer Chris Russell a contract to make, because he'd be an amazing D-man to get. For 3 years, we're offering him 5 million. That way, we're throwing him an offer he can't refuse. Give him a job, give him some more money, offer contract. He's getting back to us later. Nobody else really is interested in him quite thus far. Hopefully, we can sign him. That'd be awesome. Because we really need another right wing, though, is what we lack of. There's Parento. Yeah. So far, these three are the only three that'd be worth signing. Yuri Hoodler, but he's getting old. He's old. We don't really want. We have all these young people, and then we have boom. It's like really young, and it's like slap in the face old. There's no barrier. But Vibrata is 35 years old. That'd be. It's just not fitting the deal. He's a sniper though, so he'd be good on the first line. Maybe he could push Jagr out, but I'd rather keep Jagr for 5 million than acquire him for 7 million. I mean, the overall is pretty much the same. So, and they're all first liners though. So Opozo would move Jagr out. Jagr's a top 6, so we could place Jagr on the second line. I don't think we'd be able to get Opozo though. That's me thinking though. I say we offer a contract to another D-man just in case we don't get Chris Russell. We're offer one to Kyle Quincy, but it's not gonna be what he wants. We're not paying 5 mil for him. We're gonna pay like 4.75. You know, we'll give him the same contract we gave Chris Russell. 5 million for 3 years. That way we'll take one of them if we can. We're going ahead and send past his first day. So yeah, we're offering Ryan Kessler a contract for. We're giving. I don't know. We're giving 6 million for 5 years. I do not want to acquire Holpe. I know most of you guys are saying get Holpe to replace Luongo. Nobody's offering anything on Holpe either. It'd be an amazing pickup to get Brendan Holpe. I'll offer Holpe 7. I'll offer him 7. 7.5. I'll offer him. If he takes it, he takes it. If he doesn't, oh well. Just because he's a 92 overall. We have those young goaltenders coming up that we could have. 4 years, 7.5 for 4 years. We'll see if he takes it. We're sim about 3 days ahead. Yeah, we're sim 3 days ahead to see where we get when it comes to acquiring free agents. I hope we get one of the D-man to take Brian Campbell's spot. It would actually be an upgrade from Campbell. Alright, nobody's said anything yet. We're not offering it to anybody else. That's it. Ryan Kessler is on our team. Yay and nay. Because here's the good thing, though. Him and Nick Bjugstad are going to have to battle it out for the first line, which would give Bjugstad some competition on the team. Problem is, Kevin Hayes gets moved down. But that's fine. That is fine. Because now everybody's going to be on the team. I'm going to reshape this whole team. We're getting rid of all these two-way forwards. We're not going to have 6 million two-way forwards anymore. It's going to be a well-rounded team. Chris Russell rejected our offer. My goal is to win. I don't think this team is going to be in a position to win anytime soon. Yet. Nope. Goodbye. Kyle Quincy's on our team. Not the D-man I wanted, but we're taking him. I am extremely happy. Welcome to the team. Okay, good. Holpe did not join our team. Alright, that's good. That is good, guys. Hopefully Holpe signs with another team. I didn't really want to sign Holpe because the fact that he's such a high overall. I got a player meeting. Probably with Ryan Kessler. Oh, it's with Kevin Hayes. I'm not very happy about having another player that plays the same role I do. It's competition, guy. It's competition. A little competition never hurt anybody. That's exactly what I'm saying. Negative effect. So Kevin Hayes does not do good on their competition. Alright guys, I'm looking at the lines and they put Ryan Kessler on the first line, put Nick Bukestad on the second line. Nick Bukestad his role as a second liner, so is Ryan Kessler. So we're gonna start off with Ryan Kessler on the first line. Maybe he'll get some momentum going for everybody. Never know. Taylor Hall will be, again, our number one left wing. He did go up to 94 overall. He will be our franchise player on offense. Jaromir Jagr, still there on the first line. Riley Smith will move up to take the right wing on the second line. Big drop off in overall, but I think that's going to be just fine. Jonathan Huberdeau actually gets to play his correct position this year, 85 overall left wing. Last year, I know he played right wing a few games, and then left wing, and then kept switching back and forth. We're going to keep him on his actual position. The brothers are playing on the third line together, the Hayes brothers, and they are both their actual positions. Jimmy Hayes is a left wing, a natural born left wing, like he should be, and Kevin Hayes is a center, like he should be. With Brendan Perry, who should be a left wing, is playing right wing for us this year. Hopefully Brendan Perry does better than when he did last year. He didn't do that bad. We have to find a skater to fill in this right wing spot. I don't want him there. Alright guys, this is what our defense is going to look like. Aaron Ekblad, a 94 overall D-man. What a beast. And then we have Dmitry Kolenkov still on the first line. Our newest acquired D-man, Kyle Quincy, will be playing on the second line this year. He's a 7th D-man, so he's getting more potential than he actually ever had. Eric Dubranson will be playing the same position he played last year. And then Dylan Olsen getting a shot here with Alex Petrovic. Dylan Olsen, it was between Dylan Olsen or Alex Petrovic to see who moves up into NHL this year, and Dylan Olsen's proved 83 overall. He can do just that. Now, Nugent Hopkins is in the AHL. He's playing on the second line in the AHL. And my batters. Anyways, yeah, but Alex Petrovic should do pretty good this season, I believe. He was 80 overall last year. He did lose some momentum going into the end of the season. A lot of players lost morale with that drop-off, and we did not make the playoff. Dylan Olsen right there. But here's my problem. We need to get a right wing to play bottom right there, because Donskey is not a bad player at all, but he's not going to be on our fourth line this year. I want a fourth liner. Someone, he's not ready for the NHL yet. Donskey is not ready for the NHL yet. So we're going to take him out of there. We're probably going to send him to the AHL. I don't think there's room for him in the AHL, though. That's the only problem. We have so many people in the AHL. I don't want to trade him because I was told by you guys to acquire him. We might send him down to the AHL, though, and make a trade. So give me a second, and I'll fix that. Alright, guys. These are the lines we're going to start the season off with. On the first line, Taylor Hall, Ryan Kessler, Jaromir Jagr. I hate to break up Bukestad and Taylor Hall, as good as they did together last season. But Ryan Kessler would be a solid first liner for us. And plus 2 snipers with a veteran power forward should be fine. Instead of with a younger 2-way forward. Or 2-way forward, my bad, not a power forward. On the second line, we have Jonathan Huberdeau with Nick Bukestad and Riley Smith. 2 2-way forwards and a playmaker. I hate to have so many 2-way forwards, but on this line, I think it should be fine with Jonathan Huberdeau being the difference maker here. On number 3, we have Jimmy Hayes, Kevin Hayes, and Brendan Perry. The Hayes brothers actually get to play their natural-born positions, especially Jimmy, who normally plays right wing for us last season. All last season played right wing. He will now be in his natural-born position of a left wing. Kevin Hayes gets to play center now, which he won't be on the second line, so hopefully he is okay with the lack of ice minutes compared to the second line. He'll still be getting some good time, though. And Brendan Perry was playing right wing on the third line last season. Now he's playing right wing on the... he's playing left wing on the third line last year. Now he's playing right wing, which hopefully it's better for him. Last season, how did he do last season? He did... He got 18 points for us on the third line, minus 12. So hopefully this line gets better, because these two weren't that bad when it came to plus minus last season compared to the third line. Third line is what really threw us off last season, even though it did help us out. I did go out and acquire David Jones from Calgary to be our fourth liner. I traded him for like some kind of AHL player that was old and not going to be anything. So David Jones is now on our fourth line, along with David Bolin, the guy who we almost traded in the draft, but we didn't. So hopefully he is grateful for that. He does have a big contract on him. Hopefully he does well in this fourth line. And then we have Ricardo Grimbalde. We have on the fourth line, 81 overall now. He was 79 last year. Hopefully he gets up there. His potential says he'll be a top 6. I see it being another few years before he's a top 6. Right now he's a depth forward, so he's playing where he should be. I say by the time he's 26, he'll be at 85 overall if he does well. He's 23 now, so I may be pushing too much pressure on him, but we'll find out. Now for our defense, this first line, we're not going to break up this first line. On the left side, we got Dmitry Kolenkov, 85 overall, assistant captain. Dmitry, I believe he's our assistant captain. Oh, we got to change that up this season, though. Then on the right side, we have the one-man army himself, Aaron Ekblad, 94 overall franchise player. He's so good for us. He led he was like, third on our team for points, getting 55 points on his second season on the NHL. Top in his first season of 40 points, he got 55. Just what a beast. What a beast he is. And I believe he will continue to be a beast, sorry about that, for quite a while. I don't think he's reached his full potential yet, but he will eventually. I say 96 is what he'll top out at. Maybe 98 if we're lucky. I don't think he'll get that high, though. On the second line, we have Eric Gabranson playing the same exact position he played last year. Same overall, same everything. He has not changed. Hopefully, I have not checked his stats for last year. Hopefully he does better than last year. He put up 20 points last year, plus minus is 0. So he didn't do bad at all. 76 penalty minutes. I wish that would change. If he puts up 21 points, I'll be happy this year. Hopefully he does. And next to him, the newest player we acquired from free agency in the offseason, Kyle Quincy. 31 years old. Two-way defender, Kyle Quincy. I believe last season he didn't do too good, only racking up 18 points. I believe he can beat that here. Without a doubt, he'll be on this team. He'll get more playing time. He'll be considered instead of being a 7th D-man, he'll be top 4 D-man for us. He should be fine with that. And our third defensive line, Dylan Olsen. He played in the AHL last year because he was too low overall to come up. But now he's 82 overall in the NHL. He should do pretty good. He only has room to grow. Here's a top 6 D-man. He's exactly where he should be. And Alex Petrovic, who played for us last year on the third defensive line. I think he didn't have that great of a season for NHL. Yeah, 8 points. Plus minus is 12, though. So it wasn't that bad, but he took a buttload of penalties. Hopefully he keeps the penalty minutes down this year and plays down the earth. If he does, it'll be great. If not, we'll probably find someone else to replace him. How many more years? He's in a contract year, so he should do pretty well. Dylan Olsen, I think he's also in a contract year, isn't he? No, next year would be his contract year. But yeah, guys, that's our team. And wait, before we go, just to show you guys that I did not get rid of Roberto Luongo or sign Holpe. Al Montoya and Bobby Lou are still our goalies. I really wish we could get rid of Al Montoya, but I mean, he's 83 overall now. Last season he was 81. He's doing better now. Last year, I don't think he did horrible last year. I wish he did better. But I mean, we weren't that sound defensive wise last year when it came to like stopping goals. Yeah, last year he played 19 games, only won 6 of them. That's hard right there. So hopefully he does better than that. Pretty much the same thing he did a season before that, except he won 3 more games. I need him to do better. Hopefully he can be that number 1 goalie we need. Well, not number 1 goalie we need. That's Roberto Alongo. Hopefully he can be that backup goalie we need. And the AHL, do I have our goalie we just drafted in the AHL? I do. Both of them, we have Brendan Burke. He's 21 years old, 72 years old, with this potential to be an AHL starter. But this goalie right here will be the next big thing. Nisko Viskinen. It's Nico Viskinen. He's going to be the next big thing for us. We drafted him this year in the second round. He has really high potential to be a backup. He's only 19 years old. He's 73. So probably by the time Bobby Lou's gone, he should be up to at least an 84. I hope so. And he'll probably be our backup in the NHL by then. Yeah. Anyways, guys, that's our lineups. I'll probably re-edit that, make sure nothing changes there. Whoa, what's going on? There we go. Yep, but that's our lines for the NHL this season, guys. I'm not gonna start the season in this episode. We're gonna wait till next episode to start the season. Hopefully, we don't miss the playoffs by 1 point like we did last season. It was horrible. It's only up from here, guys. I'll go ahead and sim it to the first game, and then next episode we will play our first game of the season.